What is up, everybody? Mikey Panzernator here with a replay in the Roma, courtesy of VictimRAID. For those of you who don't know him, he sends in replays. He's in the clan. He was in our stream for one of the Warships Wednesdays. He appears quite often, actually, and he sent in a Roma game. So, for those of you who have kept up with my Warships Wednesday streams, you know that my first game of one of them, I think the title's Roma, is here, so you can go back and watch it. But I had a pretty good game myself. But now, you know, VictimRAID has sent in his own Roma game, and I'm sure it will be fantastic. Let's look. Just take a nice little look at the matchmaking. Got a tier 8 carriers, Lexington, Shokaku. Not great. They have Yamato, Iowa and Missouri, and Alsace. Ooh, that's someone testing out one of the new French battleships. How about that? And then his direct adversaries is in North Carolina. Got a Zal, got 2 Gearings, Baltimore, Chabayev, Hirakazi. Interesting stuff. And on our team, of course, on the good guys, got a Moskva, got Grosser, got some Iowas, got a Musashi. So we'll see how things go. I think everything's going to be all right, knowing how some of these games go down. But you know, Victim here doing the smart thing, doing exactly what I would do. Just slowly advance in one direction, see where the friends go. So if people don't exactly go in the game and develop, or if the game doesn't develop the way you think, you can hightail it to where you should be. Just generally a smart thing to do in battleships. If you're a destroyer or a cruiser, you do kind of want to lead the charge, because you know battleships will be doing this. And there we can see, Victim kind of turning, realizing what's coming, and the Grosser curve first is coming through, popping that extra range spotter dude. Shooting at this Iowa. Shells look pretty good. Shells don't look half bad. That's a pretty good pot shot, if I must say so. 11,883 pins. I'll take it. Hell, half those shells will hit the ship, so it's definitely a good thing. Oh, look at that. The little spinning gun replay animations aren't perfect. Would you look at that? Got some shells clipping the islands. I noticed that the Roma has pretty fast shell velocity. Pretty, you know, not a lot of arc on the firing. Grosser curve first is getting getting barbecued right here. And there's the Alsace. Ooh. The quad turrets on the French battleships do seem to be something interesting that they will have. Just seeing how many of those shells make it over, and over him a little bit. Yeah, that was just going to be a hard shot to make because of the mountain. Popping a little bit of the horn just to tell Grosser, yeah, get out the way, bud. You know, if you want to fall back and heal, that's fine. Just don't just stay in your lane. Let's see. Looks like he's going to fire at the Missouri. Probably good. Is that Missouri? Wait, what's that Missouri's name? Panzerkampfwagen. 1, I think I've seen him before. 2, there's only one Panzer. He's not a Panzermarine. He's not anything. Well, he has Missouri. He's clearly an impersonator. There's only one Panzer Warships player that's worth looking at. If your username is also Panzer based, you can feel free to prove me wrong. You know, I'm just trying to fill time talking. We got a bit of a traffic jam over here. Got some non-pins, trying to denounce the false Panzer. And our team, what the hell is the team doing? The team just looks so dumb. Like they're all just kind of in like a little parking lot, like bumper boat game here in the back. Like, guys, you're not playing bumper boats, you're playing World of Warships. Follow the leader. VictimRAID, of course, you know, doing reasonable stuff, probably wondering the same stuff I am. Holy And of course, Victim Raid, keeper or defender of the true Panzer. I'll be sure to give him a medal for that someday. That was nice. Got a Citadel in Missouri, firing at the Yamato. Just kind of pot shots across the map. Not gonna lead a whole lot. We got an Iowa over here, showing pretty good broadside. Cool people don't look at explosions. And a Citadel, 15,900 damage. Fantastic stuff. And look at that, replays. God damn it, Wargaming. Just add more support to replays. Like, do a little replay update. I'm sure people would love it. Just my request for replays. Fix that stuff. Fix all the animations. Get rid of this shift to enter binocular view bullshit. Like, get rid of that. And make it so where it keeps the end screens with the replays, so you can go through the end of battle screen as if, you know, you had just played the battle. Got some, Victim has drawn the attention of some aviation here. But the Roma has pretty decent AA, you know, shooting down some planes, getting set on fire. Torpedo bombers are incoming, which is, you know, the main concern. But those are going to be dodged. Mostly, maybe. Please just don't back into that. Thank you. I've done that far too many times on my own. I'm dropping my phone, trying to look at stuff as I'm recording. Nothing important. But anyway, oh, and there's the torpedo in the nose. A little bit of flooding, but right in time, we have the repair, the damage control party that stops the flooding. It's 1-1. VictimRAID's kill versus we have lost in Iowa. So we basically lost equivalent ships. You know, I know the Missouri and the Iowa are a little bit different in game, but not significantly. Getting some more hit points there with the repair party, and following Grosser first to do stuff. Moskva bit off more than he could chew and got Yamoto'd. And yeah, let's see what else is going on. Already 71,000 damage for Victim, and you know the battle's just begun. Really, I know the time is like almost halfway done. You know we just passed the 13-minute mark, so 7 out of 20 minutes, so a third through. But still, I mean that was pretty good. Pretty good start. There's the Baltimore. Oh, this Baltimore is gonna have a bad time. There goes some Italian shells. Ooh, not the greatest. Those were pretty good. That was good. And I mean the Baltimore, the torpedoes are gonna be fantastic. Got the secondaries moving in. Yeah, we knew what was coming for the Baltimore. And the Lexington got a Hirakaze. Who says carriers can't kill destroyers? I mean, that's usually me, but we'll keep that one quiet. The good guys have not quite taken the lead because, you know, you still need captures. You still need capture bases. But kind of looks like Victim here is looking for a destroyer, kind of being a little cautious moving in. And there's the gearing. Shotgun of death incoming. Well, loaded, switch to HE, which will be helpful in a next salvo in a few seconds. And here it comes. There we go. I'll leave it there, G. That was pretty good. Not the greatest, you know. He's almost dead. Depends on what the Shimakaze does. The secondaries are kind of doing a lot to the gearing. He's running away. We got planes coming in too, which is slightly concerning. Looks like the gearing's torps went for the Grosser first, who took a torpedo, but his secondaries did dispatch the gearing. Victim managed to dodge those torpedoes, but now there are torpedo bombers in the area, and I don't think Victim can see them because of the smoke. Either that or they all died. One of those scenarios is much better than the other. But yeah, just being smart, sitting in smoke, capturing the zone, and figuring out who his next target's going to be. Got a Zao, but the Zao's kind of not the best angle. But hey, you know what? Fire away anyway. Got some bombers incoming, which is not good. If they really wanted to hurt him a bit, they could. But you know, they decided to go for Grosser. Got a ricochet on the Zao. Not the best. Asking for AA because, you know, Victim's a smart player. You see, that's the thing. You don't have to play well as long as you play smart. Communication, teamwork, all that sort of stuff. Telling Grosser Kerr first, you don't have to be a hero because you're a tier 10. Shift in our binocular view. Like, seriously. Damn replays. Apparently the Grosser Kerr has no interest in surviving, which is not good for our team. Yeah, I think the Grosser Kerr is toast. I don't think. Yep, and there he goes. Oh, but he had flooding from the carriers anyway, so I'm not sure if it would have mattered whether or not he came back. But still, you want people to play well. St. Louis, big St. Louis has just died. That's a French cruiser. A line of ships I need to focus a little bit more on, but that's neither here nor there. Got the Musashi's getting shelled by her sister. And then there's the Alsace, who I definitely want to see more of because, you know, upcoming French battleships. I like the idea of the quad turrets and the lower caliber guns, and just I think the French battleships might be really good. Well, there we go. Just waiting. Just Victim here is just waiting to get past the mountain, which is quite annoying. Again, with the Roma, you know, your shell velocity having a relatively flat angle is both a curse and a blessing. But at the same time, I mean, you know, it's a curse because you can't get past these islands, but it's a blessing in that you know, it's a little bit easier to aim. There we go with that. Ooh, those might be really good. Oh, and of course a Citadel. Fantastic shot right there. Luckily was not set on fire. It looks like he's going to dodge the island. Or maybe his people are going to, you know, have an Arctic beach party. Italians have some strange preferences. Sounds fun to me, though. Beach party is a beach party, no matter how cold. The Zao is going to die to torpedoes. That Shimakaze is two kills. Two very good kills. Kills that VictimRAID very easily could have had, but being a good team player, saved the shells, watched the torpedoes hit, and did all that. I don't know if I would do the same thing. Although it is smart he did that because, you know, he can get more shells on targets that need shells on them. Yeah, and who knows if his shots might, you know, might have damaged the Zao and not necessarily killed him. Although I do think there are scenarios where it is a good idea to just absolutely fire before torpedoes, just to make sure they die. Definitely if you have high explosives and they haven't spotted the torpedoes yet, if you set them on fire, make them pop the repair kit, then torpedoes pop up and they have to, well, then they flood. That's good. In a bit of a pickle right here. There's a Musashi on one side and an Alsace that's weak on the other. Not Musashi, there's the Yamato who's fighting the Musashi. I might have said it right the first time, who knows, but firing at the Yamato and gets the kill. Beautiful. I'm so proud. But let's see. Popping a little bit of horn. I don't know why. But just waiting for this Alsace to pop around. Maybe we'll get to see what jinxed Kata Jinin or whatever, what he's up to. So keep on keeping on, moving forward. Let us see. So there we go with that. The Alsace is burning, but is he gonna do what I would do? Yes, he is. Come on, get him, get him. You should have fired all those shells at once. Come on, do what I would do. Yes. Often finishes damaged enemies. I love it. That is exactly what I would have done. I would have fired the whole salvo immediately. Probably not killed him, and then the fire killed him anyway. But yeah, just make sure he's dead and gone. Also, I shooted the Chapayev. Shoot the Chapayev. He's in range. Come on, he's in range. He's showing a broadside. Shoot at the... Well, now you can't see him. Good job, Victim. Good job. You could have had another one. Unbelievable. Part of this might be replays, honestly. But there you go. Aiming at North Carolina. Who knows? He could have been distracted sailing right there. I mean, checking Snapchat or Twitter or text messages. I do it all the time. I listen to podcasts and they're switching between them. That's shell dispersion, though. You hate to see that. There's the Alsace's sinking ship hulk. Pretty good. Got some planes coming that way. He's got some fighters right above him, though, which is beautiful. Looking at the Chapayev again. He gets these shots off, which I bet he will. Oh, yeah. That's just replays, being replays, and gone forever. Good stuff there. And now there's the North Carolina, and there's a carrier. But I think Victim is going to try and search out for the carrier, because this North Carolina is like at the edge of his range. And carriers are a lot easier to kill. North Carolina's got some torpedoes heading for him, though. Some parting salvos as the North Carolina kind of drifts on the edge of his range. Few minutes left. Good little bit of damage there. Watching where the planes go. Looking for the carrier. I bet he's kind of where that destroyer's headed. Yeah, definitely behind that island, way over there. But there goes another one. Our team's gonna win. It's gonna be great. And we'll see if Victim can get some final thoughts in for this carrier. Some final words. Give him the dessert. Send in the Italian stallion. Just, get more hit points back, because why not? But something tells me this Liu Yang's going to pop around an island. Oh, look at carrier, torpedoes, game over. If there's even enough time for that. I mean, we do have all 4 flags. There are some more bombers, and of course we get to 1,000, and the good guys are victorious. So, what do we have? We have, let's see, 13,000 XP, 7,700 free XP. 128,000 damage, 4 kills, fantastic stuff. Top of his team naturally, and no damage screen, but no damage breakdown. But it's pretty much all AP, a little bit of fire, a little bit of secondaries, but great game nonetheless. That's about 20,000 XP. That's beautiful. Great game, Victim. Thank you for sending in replays. Just a shout out to everyone else who can also, y'all can send in replays too. Make sure they're good like this one. I will provide commentary and give you a little shout out. Great job again, Victim. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this replay, be sure to give VictimRAID some props for having such a great game. But also, please consider leaving a like on this video, subscribing to the channel, following me on Twitter, and supporting me on Patreon. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, this is Mikey, Panzernator, signing out. See ya, nerds.